Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all are well. I hope your Saturday went well. Mine got off to a good start, and then again, it always does. I get to hang out with Yori this morning, which is always a good time. Always a good time. It's a little cursed, a little gremlin hours, but I can't think of a better person to spend my mornings with every Saturday morning I can. I adore Yori. I really do. And y'all should absolutely go follow and watch if you haven't already. Let me get her a shout out here real quick. Yori Yalu. There we go. Yori's lovely, has done a ton of art for the channel, and it's just probably one of the coolest people and the nicest people that I've met. It was definitely very gremlin time earlier. Gosh, I hope so. But holy heck, folks. Tonight's going to be a big night. Tonight's going to be a very big night. So, like the title suggests of the stream, we're going to be starting Endwalker. We finished up Shadowbringers last night. We sat through the credits. And gosh, y'all aren't ready. I've been waiting over a year to get to this point, and you know what? We're here, and I am so excited. I am so excited. But there's a ton of stuff between now and then, and the end of that. So we should probably get started. But let me go through the list here real quick. Okay, Seribot, thank you so much for popping in and keeping us all safe. Ryu, hello, welcome on in. Artie, hello, welcome. Sammy Beans, gosh, I love Sammy Beans. And thank you so much for the lurk. Let's see, scroll. Creatures, hello, welcome on in. Savrin, hello, nice to see you. Tuz, hello, welcome on in. See, scroll. Fuso, hello. Drock, hello. Welcome on in. This is a very have fun expansion. Yep. Smile. Rising Advent, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Anomaly, hello. Welcome on in. Today was mostly good. I got to celebrate another 365 days around the sun. Are you serious, Anomaly? Are you serious? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for popping in, first of all. And second of all, happy heckin' birthday. Happy birthday, Eugene. Thank you so much for, just it's been really great to know you and seeing you run the stream. I hope you had a great day today. A nom nom birthday? Yes. Hat birth, a nom nom. Hat birth. Let me see if there's anybody who's needing to get into the voice. I don't think so. I don't see anybody. All right. So let me just do one thing. I didn't do it before I went live. I probably should have. Boom, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. I'm logging into Final Fantasy. The reason why I'm not going to be getting into the game right away is because we have a trailer to watch. 176. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There we are. Whoop. On over to main. There we are. And we're going to turn that music off. There we go. Let me join voice here real quick. There it is. Yep. Hello. Oh wait, I think I
Hello.
Oh, I did join voice. How good. And I was like, did I actually join?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious why Poji and Vera aren't here yet.
They might not. They might have been waiting to see you logged on. I don't, because like I think I saw Poji logged in back on their own.
Poji's currently playing Borderlands.
Oh, that's right. They're streaming. That's what they are.
Wow. Okay.
They're probably planning to raid in here too. So if I had to guess, Poji usually or raid out at least and join.
They lost track of time. Still doing Borderlands. Okay.
That's fair. I forgot it was 9 o'clock until I got the Discord notification. So.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna check on Poji and Vera right away. If they're not
Good idea. I don't want to miss this.
Well, I mean, if they're in the process of coming on over, then it doesn't look like they are.
I'm quickly looking.
No, Poji's running through their inventory.
Yeah, as Draxel says, they're locked the fuck in right now.
Well,
should I just say hi in one of their chats?
Someone poke them.
Let's see. Okay. Should I just do taps?
Yes, I know.
Taps watch.
But patiently. The trailer's trying to play. That is fair. For Vera's sake, that is fair. No one expects a 57 phase boss fight.
Well, I'm sorry. How many phase?
57, according to Vera.
$57.
57.
I'm disappointed it's not 69.
Maybe that's the next boss.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the opportunity here, just super quick. I'm gonna go back to intro, and I've got to show y'all something just super quick.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. It's related to this. Okay, so I got a notification, like kind of like in our little screen, in our startup screen for Final Fantasy, right? I got
the keyboard.
There's a keyboard, right? It's cool because it's like it's got like all the alphanumeric usual legend, like, you know, QWERTY UE out, blah 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 all over it. But it also has all the Eorzean Final Fantasy characters, the writing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And it's got like the escape key is this 16 Vuln stacks, which I thought was really clever.
Also, there's a fat cat button.
Yep, there is.
And a Namazu button.
Do they have the keycaps available on their own? Because I need those.
Just the keycaps.
They do, but that's the disappointing downside of this keyboard. And I'll show you why. They're $110 fucking dollars.
Oh my god.
That better be quality keyboarding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of understand. I mean, the who makes them is Novel Keys, and Novel Keys is probably one of the premier, like, keyboard key manufacturer type people out there.
Like, they're not springs for the cheap stuff. Oh, look, a mouse pad. Keyboard pad.
Ow.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna really be able to stall.
I would use caution with printed mouse pads like that, however, because there's a lot of the newer mice, they have to be calibrated for the surface, and if they're have something printed, sometimes they want to skip around.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. I mean, I have a plain black mouse pad. I mean, I would probably get that super nice mouse pad for like, I mean, $30 isn't a bad price, but like,
drop it.
Thank you for that. I would probably just get this just to be decorative, because that is a really cool art piece.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
I'd hang that on my
It
wall.
is. I've got one of those giant mouse pads that it's like 3 feet wide.
Yep.
They're great.
I don't know if that would even fit on my desk, honestly.
Well, mine is I think 4 feet. Well, no, yeah, it's about 4 feet wide and it's 30 inches deep. You know, and that's like it's basic. They call it a desk mat, and it very much is that.
Yeah.
How much is the mat available on its own?
Like the one I have.
No, like the one that we're seeing on screen.
Oh, this one you can get. I think it's a pre-order still, but you can get this for $30. Yeah, it's $30.
It's not bad. That I could spring, because then I could actually use this MTG playmat as an
Yeah. I see. Okay, I see.
$30. Yeah.
I see. They are on their way. We're sorry. Okay.
They saw we.
It's okay. Hey, Ruffy, how you doing? And Oisenberry, hello, welcome on in. We were just taking a look at the stuff that I happen to spy. I'm sorry, Vera. I was watching. I was watching.
Oh, and Normally has a cool idea. Like the mouse pad, but with like our warriors in white on it.
Yes. Poji, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Holy heck.
Hi, Poji.
Was some cool stuff. Yeah, Poji, we were just looking at. I'm gonna give Poji uppies here. Poji and Vera some uppies. I can't yet. They're not in the server. Yeah, they're not there yet. But we were just looking at like this, like the mouse pad they have available, and like the keyboard and the keycaps. I mean, honestly, for how many more dollars is it? $85 more? You might as well just get the keyboard, the whole keyboard with the caps on it. But like, I don't know how many extra keys are here. Oh, I mean, and I guess the key set has the number keys also. But, like, I don't know how much I would want those. I mean, this is a nice mouse. It's a nice keyboard, too. Let's see. Poji, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How is Borderlands the pre-sequel? Tell us all about it, but first, make sure you get yourself, like, some self-care going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Get Vera on up here. There we go.
Until you shit you was watching.
What's up?
Until you shit you was watching.
I was watching.
You know damn well what we were doing.
So like I was chit-chatting with everybody here, and we got kind of at the end, and I logged into Final Fantasy, and I was about to pull the trigger, and I'm like, wait a minute, Poji and Vera aren't here yet. And then I happened to poke in on Poji's stream, and Poji was poking through his inventory. I'm like, did he lose track of time? I mean, like, and that's why that's why I was like, taps watch.
To be fair, it's Droxel that ratted you two out as lock the fuck in.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Droxel, you're a snitch.
Snitches got stitches. We were in the middle of a boss
Stitching up a
fight.
slime.
No
Rest
worries,
in peace,
Poji.
the Claptrap series
Of
of
the
robots.
DLC, yeah. We were
Gosh,
doing the
I
whole
love
DLC in one
spam.
sitting, and it wouldn't be right to just leave
Yeah,
20 minutes of gameplay.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, we want to bang that out.
So you get Poji on up in here. Hey, Poji, how you doing?
Rar, I'm logging in.
Okay.
Hi, Poji. Fancy meeting you here.
Did you already watch the trailer?
No, we
Nope.
waited.
We waited.
You waited for us?
Yep.
Well, we had to go and find
Okay.
you. That's when we realized.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fucking synchronicity.
But yeah, that's like I was about to pull the trigger, and I'm like, Poji and Vera aren't here yet. Like, what is going on?
Like, we thought we would have been done sooner, but that boss fight just kept going. Psych! I'm not dead yet. It's like, God damn it!
So let's see which one of which game was that? Was that the pre-sequel that you were playing?
Yes.
Oh, yep. That
But it
boss
was
fight
the
is not
Claptrap
short.
DLC.
Yep. And honestly, that DLC for pre-sequel was really great. I enjoyed that.
It was a
when I
very
played.
epic final boss. It's just like when you know you're on a clock, it's like, God damn it.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I'm not bent out of shape by any means. I hope you weren't concerned about that. I was tapping my watch in jest.
No, I know, but also I was just thinking, we're losing Endwalker time.
It's fine. We usually lose that to the startup yapping.
Well, we can't blame it on that, Vera, because
I mean, we did start actually playing around this time yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, Ahty.
It's okay.
I love you, but it's true.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got things I need to
looking
do.
at the keycaps.
Yeah, so we're looking at like the Eorzean keycaps and how they're, from novel keys and they're $110 fucking dollars.
Just for keycaps? I'd want a whole keyboard for that much.
Well, you can get the whole keyboard for $85 more.
Fuck
That's
you.
still like almost $200 for
Correct.
a keyboard.
Yep.
But it does also
Wow.
come with the desk pad.
Does it
I
come?
don't fucking care. That's not worth $200.
Does it come with the actual pad though?
It looks like it comes with the pad for
No,
that much.
It's just the fucking.
Oh yeah, it's $195
Keyboard.
keyboard and caps. You're right.
I could probably get fan-made keycaps that look nicer for $50.
Probably.
Well, are they as high
Probably.
quality?
It's funny you bring that up because I literally found some for 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, aren't you funny? But these are the official Squeenix brand ones.
And they're officially trying to take me for a ride.
They always are. Have you seen the Mog Store prices?
Like
Yeah.
them urchin bots that we were just dealing with. It's like, I'll
Yeah.
take your bags, $5.
Yeah.
Monkey, I want to take you for a ride in a wagon.
There's a dragon in my wagon though. There's not really much room for anything else.
Well, yeah, he is the dragon in the wagon.
There's only room
You
for one
Googled?
dragon in the wagon.
That's true. All right.
Gotta go
Eat me
to
though,
more
can I?
donuts.
More donut.
I'm a little eepy though. Can I have a nap real quick?
Wow. Wow.
Borderlands hurts my eyes. I need a rest.
All right.
Just like, squint your eyes tight for a few minutes.
We had to deal with a very little guy.
This is true. He's like, I'm just a little guy.
He's just a
And
little
then he turned
guy.
into a big guy, and we had to make him a little guy again.
Had to
We
beat
had
him
to
back into little
deflate
guy
him.
size.
We had to deflate their ego.
He tried to experience inflation. We had to deflate him.
Wow.
What? It happens. All right. You see some weird things in Claptrap's mind.
That's true. That's true. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this.
Or
Are y'all ready for this this intro cinematic?
Yes.
I might be.
Okay.
1 second. Okay, yes, my stream froze for a second.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to mute the friggin'
Yeah.
Stream is freezing for me.
It's freezing for you?
Yeah, there we go. It's back. We're back.
Okay. Because I was about to say it didn't freeze at all for me, so.
No, it was just for me.
Okay.
I refreshed the page and it's fine now.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna deafen up, and I'm gonna go into cinema mode, and we're gonna get started. All right. So BRB. Oop! I did just have a little hiccup there. Let's see. All right, we'll do that. All right, let's do it. You ready? All right, we're pulling the trigger. Let's go.
Smoldering softly, biding time, marching star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
You know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel. And yet... there were those who stood in defiance of that fate. It's all or nothing. Time, 'tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
While the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Pass the fire.
isn't that the hypest fucking shit you have ever heard in your whole fucking life? Every single fucking time I listen to that, it is just absolutely hype. It like makes my my heart rate double. Oh my god. Poji. It's because Poji, you'll just you gotta keep your seeing grapes open. Keep those eyeballs peeled. And nobody in chat say anything at all. No matter how much Poji begs. No matter how much people inquire about it, no spoilers. None. No, nary a detail. And it's not because I want to see people suffer. I do enjoy my share of suffering, but like, yeah, it's really important that people keep very tight lips with this. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I can impart suffering. Suffering? I love suffering! All right. Let me return to voice after everybody is probably done screaming. All right, is everybody done screaming now?
No.
Yeah, Poji got up to go to the bathroom, and I would just like to say I think that's some of my favorite opening expansion music since Heaven's Ward. So
yeah. So like a actually, first of all, Gobdad, welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for Gobdad?
Gobdad?
Gobdad, yes.
Gobdad.
Gobdad.
Who is Gobdad?
Gobdad is a good friendo of Yuri and I, and Gob is a really good bean and absolutely should be shouted out whenever we see them.
Trans man. Excellent.
So,
Gobdad, you're pretty nice.
oh my god, Sammy Beans!
Is that Sammy Bean?
Gosh, I love Sammy Beans. Sammy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. You have excellent timing.
Wait a minute. They're the Gobfather.
Yes. Yes. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a trans-free gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we're getting our start. We're getting our start in Endwalker. We just got done watching the trailer for the first time, and that is just the hypest, like, insane, turn the dial to 11 type shit. It's so great. But holy heck, Sammy, tell me all about your heckin' stream, but first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Tell us all about it. By order of the saint, we invade their stream. Hell yeah. Make Mac, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Darkness Dragoon, hello. Welcome on in. Also, Blem, hello. Welcome. Ayami, hello. Welcome. How you're doing tonight? Doing fantastic. Hi, Ahty Beans. Was writing yet again, as a writer does. Finished a scene. So fucking proud of how it came out. Over 2,000 words. Wow. It was showing off a new PNG tuber. Hell yeah! That's awesome. That's awesome. Sammy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. And just don't forget about that self-care, though. I'm serious about that. Don't forget. Do not forget about that. You are important, Sammy. Self-care is important. I just got finished with an event I was hoping, and I'm kind of pooped. Okay, I get it. Doing well. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We just got done with the Endwalker trailer, and oh my god, I'm just covered head to toe with goosebumps. I can't wait for this. I can't wait. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready for this. I will return. All right, I'm back. Astrophels, welcome on in.
back.
All right. Poji still resting?
No,
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I'm still resting
Okay.
on my butt in my chair
Okay.
in front of Alpha now.
I didn't know if you were still in the purpose-built resting room.
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, I think we. Who's?
My order of the saint.
Let's see where we. I need to go duty. New game plus.
Endwalker.
Yep. Yeah. See, check it out. Here's where I stopped right here. Part 2. I finished part 2, but I never went further than that. This is an expansion I never completed.
I can't believe I'm gonna actually get to complete the expansion with Ahty, the expansion I first met them playing.
It's so great.
It's honestly kind of a gift, and it's really kind of cool how it worked out that way.
Yeah.
Nice little
yeah.
treat I can get.
And that's one thing I am very grateful. I am very grateful for creatures is that I get to play this with you, and I've got to play with you for so friggin' long too. It's
Oh, I feel the same way, but thank you, I'm blushing.
it's a blessing. It really is a blessing. And I'm just gonna kind of just poke through things. Oh yeah, I missed. There are 2 raids that I don't have, and then I have these 2 here. Let's see. There's still tons of stuff. There's tons of stuff that I've not done.
Omega is Stormblood,
Yeah.
but Eden is Shadow Walker. So what's the gap there?
I don't know.
Oh, that could be Evil Lee?
Could
no,
be.
Evil Lease is
Oh
an
yeah,
alliance.
we're doing alliance raid. What are you missing? Hold on.
I don't know.
Raids?
Remind me where New Game Plus is at, and then I'll check mine.
You go to duty, the duty button, and it's under it's
Okay,
it's in
I
the duty
found it.
menu. Yeah.
Hover over it again.
It's between Omega and Eden.
Eden.
It's after you finish the Omega raids. There's a Omega Beyond the Rift. I don't.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't.
I don't even have
What?
that.
I didn't know that.
That's a
Yeah.
raid series?
It's.
If it's spoilery, then we could probably talk about it another
I
time.
think that. Well, the name of it isn't really a spoiler. It's. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna stop now.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Keep doing Endwalker. It'll unlock.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. I guess it being Omega related, it just put right after Omega.
That's a
Watching
that's some.
NPCs fade into existence on Ahty's screen.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm gonna talk to some extras. At least the Scion extras, and then
Yeah.
I'll talk to Alfie. All right, let's do that. I shall commence. How are we doing ad-wise though? I gotta make sure that I'm staying on top of that. 9 minutes. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. I've got enough time to talk to extras. Whatever it is my father and the Forum are hiding, I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Those who are brought within close proximity of the towers are tempered into serving Garble mold, then forced to summon lunar primals with ether drawn from the land. But even having understood this, we are yet to uncover what the Telophoroi wish to achieve by all this. Are the towers purely for strategic advantage, or do they serve some other purpose? All great questions. Not only do the members of the Forum intend to adhere to their long-standing policy of non-intervention, they made a point of sending Master Fortuno here to explicitly state that fact, rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs. It would appear they are actively trying to prevent us from meddling in theirs. That does, of course, make Kryle's mission of securing our entry into Sharlayan nigh on impossible, but I am confident that she will find a way regardless. After the end of the Dragonsong War, I spent many a moon roaming, Kugane, Radzenhan, even Garlemald, but never Sharlayan. In all honesty, a nation populated entirely by bookish types like Alphino is not a place that appeals to me. I have a feeling the journey to Sharlayan is going to be quite the test of your nerves, in more ways than one. You'll miss this place while you're away. I just know it. But for now, the best thing you can do is get plenty of rest while we wait to hear from Kryle. Yeah, I'm going to be doing lots of stuff, just not sleeping. When Arnvald tried to free the Amalja held in the tower, it triggers some sort of alarm, and the captives were killed instantly. As such, we have no choice but to leave them in the clutches of the Talaferoi until a means of rescuing them has been found. In the meantime, the summonings of lunar primals will continue, just as we must rely on the Grand Company of Eorzea to put down such entities and prevent any further abductions. So too do they rely on us to come through with our investigation. Much and more we have discovered of the Talaferoi's machinations since Thancred and I did return from Garlemald. Verily their troops doth appear to have been tempered in much the same manner as those engaged in the construction of the towering edifice in the capital. That just felt like it was just a massive run-on sentence. That's interesting. Alright, I have to be cognizant of our proximity here. Probably what I'm gonna do is, like, I've got an ad that's gonna pop in 6 minutes, so I might as well just do that now before I talk to Alphino. So I'm just gonna do that real quick to get it out of the way. So BRB, folks, I'll see you on the backside of a 3-minute ad break, so we can still keep those pre-rolls away. BRB. Welcome back from ad hell. All right, let's do this. Let's fucking do it. Ahty, do you have some time to talk? I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. I want this carpet. I want a rug exactly like this. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Talaferoi. The Talaferoi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past. An apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents, kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arenvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Talaferoi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Yegalvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. To date, he reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways. Aye. During our reconnaissance, the air was not The air was not once rent by the barking of cannons and the cry of discord. It was an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Telophoroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way in Charlian, I am sure of it. Master Fortuno's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The forum knows more than it's letting on. Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from Mistress Kryle. She says the arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsa Limensa and board the next ship bound for Charlian. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldessian. Come to visit with the orders. Come to assist with the order's restoration. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. All right. Off to Ligma we go.
If you're being silly mode.
You know what time it is. It's time for Ligma.
Hold on, I have to read because my mic was the wrong one. My webcam has a microphone on it and Discord was using that, and I don't know when it switched.
I hate that.
Help. Help me.
We did, but now you have to catch up. We'll wait.
Help you, help you?
I have to read everything from that entire cutscene now.
We're gonna pop to Limsa, but I'm not gonna initiate it until.
Yeah.
Why?
Who? This is a person who is on my friends list. I don't know who this is.
And they're running away from you.
I don't know who that is, but
Who even was it?
I don't know.
I can't see the name.
Kotari.
It's not someone we know.
Kotari Ma Shen is who it is.
Huh.
It is somebody who is
watching.
maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna voice my frustration with Square Enix again about how we can't have aliases. We can't like, you know, put in our own aliases.
We can't like put in nicknames for our friends.
Make notes
Or a note.
Like,
Yeah.
this is Poji,
Yep.
or this is Ahty. I mean, okay, I don't need that note, but like, you know what I mean?
But you never know. You never know. I could create a character like, Ligma Limensa, and you wouldn't know who it is unless you had something like that.
Unless you had explicitly told
Ahty,
us
you wouldn't
before,
do
yeah.
that.
Ligma Ligmama.
You would.
Valid Lalafell name.
Not gonna lie, I do have an alt name Fupa Chalupa, so I mean,
That one we know.
Which is not a valid thing.
and I have a backup alt in case Squeenix makes me change it. So I also have
Would
Fufu.
Lupa Chalupa be a valid Lalafell name?
No.
No, it
Not
doesn't
Max-
fit their naming
like
conventions. Too many syllables.
It's
To be fair,
it's valid to
Trial
me.
also doesn't fit, so we're gonna have to learn
True.
why.
Yeah.
She was also adopted, so
That might be why then. She might have been named based off of some other naming convention.
yeah. Mr. Baldassi might have named her, so.
Right. So Vera, we are ready. We are ready. So like, I don't know. We're just gonna wait for you to read the boxes and stuff like that. And
Yeah, I keep yapping, which makes it really hard to read.
no worries.
I want to order some food, but I don't know what to get. I feel like I should get some kind of salad.
Ramen.
That's not salad, and there's also no ramen places open at this hour.
That's
I
sad.
don't want ramen.
Well, okay. So if we think about this for a second while we're waiting, okay, ramen is mostly composed of noodles, right?
Yeah,
So noodles. Where do we get noodles from? We get noodles.
Grain.
green.
Grain, yeah. So grain is a plant. So, with all that said, technically,
A loaf of bread is a salad.
yes, as is ramen. It's just really soggy bread.
Plus, ramen
Like it a
usually
little
has
bit.
some vegetables in it, so
Yeah, even more so. It's a medley. It's a salad. It's a salad. Absolutely.
it's
a salad.
basically like a sal. It's basically a sandwich,
Mhm.
so a healthy sandwich.
Yep.
Potato's always allowed to interrupt.
So I'm also
No
gonna
music.
say something controversial.
What was that?
Cereal is a soup.
It technically is.
I know some people say it's a broth, but it's not. It's a soup.
It's
No,
a
the
cold
milk
soup.
is the broth.
Coffee.
I'm supposed to pass for an associate of the students of Valdez.
If I remember correctly, coffee is a cold bean soup
Yep.
or juice.
Remember that
Hey, Ahty, how you
Marina
doing?
was a student of Baldessian, and she
Yeah.
also basically thought like you do. So don't think that just because you wield an axe that
Yeah.
you can't be a nerd.
So Attic,
Like-
welcome on in, Attic. Could I get a shout out for Attic Monster? And yes, that is.
Oh yeah,
That is absolutely a Poogie.
But
Absolutely.
Yes,
remember,
I-
even Thancred is from is from Old Charlian. So like, you can be the tankiest fucker around. You can still be a scholar.
like
Damn it, I can
I-
still try.
I had to. Once I got the Poogie, I had to use it because Ahty, have you seen my Poogie force?
I have seen the Poogie Force, yes.
Oh,
It is adorable.
Yes, it is.
We need Poji needs one mod that just changes the Poogie to look like that. Just the one.
That sounds like it would actually be a surprisingly difficult mod.
I mean, it is a
mod-
model change.
Yeah,
Wait.
I don't know that.
make your Poogie into what?
The Poogie Force.
Ah,
Poogie Minion turned into the Poogie Force.
Miyako, welcome on in. Nice to see you.
Attic says they love the Poogie more than Ahty.
Wow, that's so hurtful. How could you say such a thing? I agree.
Can we unshout out somebody? And also, can I get somebody? Can I get one of my mods to ban Attic? ATTIC
Here, let me just.
MONSTER. No! Don't ban. Do
There we
not.
go.
Do not ban. No.
you did that to
I
yourself,
unshouted them
Attic.
out. I have unshouted them.
Unshouted.
Did that to yourself, Attic. Go in the timeout corner.
Oh, if only I had Sammy Code bring up like a really big snapshot of like Attic's like thumbnail. I forget what it is. I forget what it's called. Whatever you use for a user icon on Twitch. Bring up a big image of that, and then just have a big X through it, and it just like the band gets screamed in the background or something like that.
You know,
Actually, I shouldn't be mean to. Oh my God, Malik.
Ahty,
What?
do you remember what Afro had going on during their Skyrim streams?
Yes, yes.
Something like that, maybe?
Yes, exactly. But it would be a hilarious ban animation.
Because it's a
Shoot
ban.
rising. Shoot rising.
We're not in Old Charliean yet.
Yeah, we're not in
waiting,
old Charlie and stop jumping ahead.
we're waiting for the boat.
The boat isn't
I
rising.
almost to see us off, which is so sweet of her.
I'm just
Wait.
waiting on Vera.
We're waiting for the boat like ocean fishers.
Welcome
we're-
to Dawn Trail.
We're just a bunch of ocean fishers.
It's the Arcanist Guild, right?
Yeah.
Leroy. Oh, I can't jump into the sea.
No, you can fish from here though.
I think I'll just get a chef's salad.
Aw, you should get a burrito.
That
No.
burrito.
Caesar salad. Barely know her salad.
Okay, Poji, meet me halfway. Get a spring roll.
Get an autumn roll.
Alma doesn't have spring rolls.
Well, that's stupid. You should just order from some place that has spring rolls.
Spring.
Also,
Obviously.
None of those
Shouldn't be
places
added.
are open at 10:17 at night.
That's stupid because it's like basically it's a burrito that has a salad inside. I mean,
I could just order some pasta
Wait,
right now.
I
That's
just
the
realized.
only thing I can find.
Pudgy,
What?
did I sound like that for the entire Borderlands stream?
Yeah, you did, and it's why I kept like having to like say sometimes like Vera, you're stop talking for a second, or you're making some noise.
I couldn't
No.
mute myself because it was the wrong microphone.
Yeah.
that sucks. That's it. It is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And you know what? It's not. It's. I've done that so many friggin' times. But I'm gonna now that Vera's here, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read.
Talk to the extras.
Yep,
I'm
absolutely.
here and miserable.
All right, let's talk to some schmextras. What a grim reason to bring you to Charlian. Not much to be done about it, I suppose. But I would have liked to give you the grand tour under happier circumstances. Though a part of me looks forward to returning home. I've not forgotten that my father stripped us of the privileges of our family name. I hope it doesn't cause trouble with the officials upon our arrival. I might have lived in Master Matoya's cave for a good part of my life, but even for me, the thought of returning to Charlian is quite exciting. I can hardly imagine how it is for others who lived most of their lives there. Let's see, who else do I need to talk to? Thancred. This is Thancred. Contrary to what you might think, this will be like going home for me as well. I may have learned how to survive in Limsa Lominsa, but it was in Charlian where I was taught. Quite relentlessly, I might add, the skills to properly live. I shudder to think the manner of truth awaiteth us beyond the indigo deep. Still more do I dread the prospect of discussions long overdue. I never thought the day would come when I would be sailing home again. It always seemed so very far away. Sea travel can be tedious, but I don't mind it. 'Tis a rare experience for most such guardians. Indeed. Nice, Ryu. Very nice. I love that outfit. Fuck. Alright, let's do it. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The ship for Charlian should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
You just cursed the whole voyage. Thanks, Y'shtola.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louisois of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
I'd like to hear it too.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Aww.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Holy shit, it's Hoary Boulder!
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
Their feet.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Hey, Adozy, welcome on in.
Here. Feel. Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Hey, Dozy. Good.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Wow. Why now, Heidelin?
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Hydaelyn has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
That's why we haven't been there in a while.
Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taken a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
There she is.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you? Indeed, 'tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Oh, thank you, Twilight.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala Megan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next, then? Entry applications?
Gob!
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Yeah, Ruffy, it's so chill.
Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we? Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Time for TSA. Pat down the cat boy. Pat him hard.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Uh-oh.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Neat.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Boob appreciator. Boob enjoyer. I think I'm gonna lie. Ahty Squeegee, artisan.
Indeed. Your profile describes you as an adventurer, but one also trained in the rather more constructive pursuits of procurement and production. You may enter.
There we go. Perfect.
And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
If you'll allow me...
There she is. Dragon enthusiast.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, shut.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Raloon, hello, welcome on in. Yes, and absolutely a tater Karen.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
How dare she talk to the wonderful Kryl like that, right?
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Sir Taciturn. Hell yeah, there we go. Folks, this is the Sharlayan Night theme. The chillest music in all of Final Fantasy XIV. It is amazing. Not gonna lie. The song has a very Xenoblade feel. Yeah, it does. It does. And there's a game I have to get back to. Oh my god. Well, let's talk to some extras. Here we are at last, the great city of Sharlayan. You may have noticed some similarities with the Crystarium, yes? In fact, Oh. But we really should let Kryl have her say first. We can continue this conversation at another time. Sorry about that. I am unaccustomed to fabricating lies on demand. Why should it matter how I earn my living? Sorry, I gotta get a drinky. Oh, I got a little tickle in my throat. Alright, that was about as awkward as expected. Still, we're here now, and that's all that matters. I'm fine. Honestly, better to be waved through with a stern warning than be denied entry, after all. Y'all waving your glow sticks. Y'all are funny. Allow me to extend unto thee my warmest welcome, Ahty. May the wisdom of my homeland aid us in our endeavors. Even allowing that the years I spent in the first passed here in the blink of an eye, the city feels untouched by time. You are doubtless eager to take in the sights. Not to worry, Ahty. The city is not like to vanish before we finish our discussion. Alright. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. go. Did you finish all the side stuff you had on Shadowbringers? I've been away off for like a week. I had long ago finished all of my side stuff for Shadowbringers, but now we're kind of getting into the territory where I hit 90. I hit level 90, I think, here. And there's a bunch of... when I hit 90, I stopped doing a lot of side quests. Still have to do alliance raids. Yeah, okay, that. Yeah, we still have to do a lot of that stuff. But the weapon's done. What do you... Are you talking about relics? If you're talking about relics, I haven't even done any of that. The weapon trials, yes. Yeah, those are all done. Yeah. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Ahty and Estinian's first time in Sharlayan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit, and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. The Alliance raids aren't that much important to do since it's a completely different story. Yeah, the thing is, like, there's a lot of Alliance raids I haven't done. Like, I've done Crystal Tower and the Shadow of Mahak, like Void Ark. But anything after that, really, I haven't done. So I do want to do those. I really want to do those. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? It is a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Levieur estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. I, too, have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith, by thy leave. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. But I could... Oh. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Ahty. Sharlayan awaits. Right. So I think right now, before I pick this up, is probably going to be a good time for us to do a 3-minute ad. Just to get that out of the way. So why don't we do that? So folks, I'm going to see you on the backside of 3 minutes. Literally the only reason why we do these is to keep those pre-rolls away. Because I hate them. I hate them. And like anybody newly joining the stream would get like, 6, 7, 8, 9 ads shoveled into their face. And that just sucks. That really sucks. So whatever we can do to keep those away is good. So that means 3-minute ad. So I'm going to do that. If you need a drink, go ahead and go grab it. And I will see y'all back here in 3 minutes. BRB. All right. It looks like we're back. I see y'all have been having fun. Right on. Welcome back from Ad Hell. There we go.
Drop it. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Why don't we get started? Why don't we get started? All right. I'm gonna check with I'm gonna check the voice call, make sure everybody's okay to get started here. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Are we all good to get started?
Ahty, we've already been abandoned by everybody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was getting the Ethernet because that's good to do when Ahty has an ad break and we can't progress.
That's true. That's true.
Now I have full access to the city.
Nice.
I grabbed the one that was right here, but other than that, I didn't wander far.
Right on. All right.
I wanted to wander everywhere and see the Levier estate.
There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started.
I've already taken a crap on 4th lawn.
You shouldn't shit on people's lawns.
Well, he shouldn't disown his kids.
You know what? Fair. Fair. I'm gonna read though. I'm gonna weed. Gosh, I love weeding. It's actually really funny because I haven't been back here. I haven't been back here in years. This is so cool to see. I love it. After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow your lead. Grahatia is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. In the event you use the Ethernet, Grahatia will catch up to you as long as you remain in the same area. You can leave Grahatia behind, however, by entering a different area, you may also speak to him and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Grahatia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Gotcha. All set? Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kryle is also accompanying me. I remember all this. Right. That's where I need to go. Look at her little legs running. Look at her little leggies. Like beep, 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 beep. There we go. Graha first. Let's see. We can talk, actually. Ah, yes, the last stand. Now this is an inviting aroma. Okay, he doesn't say anything else. And here we are, the last stand. What do you mean not doing the other circles? I didn't have any other circles. Make sure to stop at the special places, okay. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian needs to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. and encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, and taste a distant second. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer. So he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlotte, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Charlian when it came to cheap and convenient raha. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when the time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. Let's see. Ahty, please join voice after this. Okay. Alright. Yell at me.
There were 2 talking points that you could have stopped at before going there.
I didn't see nothing.
They were little speech bubbles.
It's on the map.
There are also little glowy circles on the ground. I wonder if they're still there for you.
I think it's because Ahty's mini-map is zoomed all the way in.
Yeah, Ahty doesn't zoom it out at all, so they can't actually see. You're gonna have to open up your full map to see it then.
Okay, so I've got my full map here up on the left-hand side. There are no circles.
Wait, where's the little speech bubbles?
They may not appear on the main map, or now that Ahty's done the main step, Ahty can't go back.
Yeah, you skipped them.
They weren't there in the first place. And nor
they were.
What did they look like?
They were.
What did they look like?
They're like little blue circles on the floor. And on the mini-map, there's speech bubbles.
Okay.
Here, I'll screenshot them for you so that you can actually see what they look like.
Okay, but yeah, please do, because, like, I didn't see nothing except for an orange circle of where I was supposed to go.
For example, where I'm standing right now, Graha and Kryl are telling me about the statue in the harbor, statue of Thaliak.
Here, I have shown both the circle on the ground and what it looks like on the map. As well as just Kryl being there.
Oh, see, I didn't even notice that. I did not notice that at all.
It's probably going to be
usually every time you have, anytime that you have any of these missions where you have people following you, those will be throughout it.
Okay, so we have to keep that in mind for future accompaniment quests.
We get to do this
again. More dialogue.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it here.
It's just lore dumping. They just get to lore dump at us, and that's great.
I explored. They lore dump while I explored. It's my 2 favorite things. This mechanic was made for me. I'm
you get
the
to look
special
at the
girl.
cool things, and then get told about the cool things. It's literally just a guided tour.
Yeah, by my friends. And they use my fun characters. I'm here for it.
Yeah, your besties Graha and Tia.
Kryl's telling me that the Charlians are white. They don't use seasoning.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I mean,
no, not just white. They're British.
Okay. Could I ask a small favor though? A small.
What is it?
Small favor. If I'm supposed to notice things going on around me and Charlian and stuff like that, if it's that important, I would like to request that folks do not Peloton me.
Okay. No Peloton.
Yeah, if that's okay. So, like, you know, because, like, you know, me not running as fast is going to give me a chance to actually see stuff that's going on around me without...
Yeah, and plus Peloton effect is an effect on screen. Just be over your whole screen, how zoomed in you are, so...
Yeah.
Which just...
Alright, that's my bad.
You for the
no, it's all good.
To see.
It's all good. No, honestly, no harm, no foul. We've been, like, Pelotoning each other. Well, I mean, y'all have been Pelotoning me since I haven't had Peloton on my hotbar since Stormblood.
Other.
But
yeah, it's very mutual, isn't it?
But like, we've been doing that through this whole game. So like, you know, that, like I said, no harm, no foul. Nobody did anything wrong.
Okay, so Kryle's saying that they have freedom of religion here. That's great.
Okay, so I'm gonna read. All right, let's do that. The Aetheryte looks different from how I remember it. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's a perfectly functioning Aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allagan Aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go on our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. Yeah, the Aetherite here is incredible. I love how it looks. That's so neat. Alright. So where are we going? Yeah, okay, we're going this direction. There's the market board. Oop. I just happened to see it. Close and reopen the map. It's not current. Okay. Oh, not that one. Ah, yep, I see. Yep, and there's another one right there. Okay. Perfect. Discuss the bookstalls. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment. How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return here later then. Telling me nothing. Well, the thing is though, the mini, like all these little icons, they're so fucking big that zooming out doesn't really do me any good either. All right. Oh, the markets. I always did look forward to seeing what new wares they had on offer. There's only one reply there. These little open-air stalls are so uniquely Sharlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. You've attuned yourself to the Aetherite? Then let's continue on to the Agora. Alright, so there's another one over here. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I see it. I see it. Let's go into the buh circle. Buh. Speaking of Aetherites, those teleportation fees did add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mistress Totaro informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties. But I find old habits hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. Oh, the markets. Oh, I already did that one. Okay. That's the entrance to the Confluence. I have no doubt their expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. Oh, and I already talked. That was already one from before. Alright, so we did those. Alright, here we go. Anything worth cracking my coin purse for today, I wonder? Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Sharlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs up to the imposing building on the very top. Alright. Oh, I see it. Okay. Stairs. So many stairs. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. These little decorative features are typical of Sharlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Vol were rather simple and rustic by comparison. It's a fascinating experience to walk around the city and contrast my image of the past with the reality of the present. I'll allow that. This is the Nymphium, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Sharlayans, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thaliak's divine ewer. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. No, totally not your bad. Totally not your bad, Darkness. Automod is a bit puritanical and I hate it, but I can't turn it completely off. So, you're absolutely right. Automod's just a douche. Alright. The building we're looking for sits at the top of the stairs, to the north of the Aetheryte. Just keep walking up and you'll reach it eventually. The district we're passing through is called Archon's Design, a name which honors the 7 individuals whose contributions were instrumental in the founding of Sharlayan. It is the city's political and financial center, and it also hosts a collection of research institutions. Prefect. And I need to keep going up. Oh my God, we went a little crazy over here, didn't we? Ah, what an invigorating breeze. A touch biting, perhaps, but pleasant nonetheless. This grand structure before you is the rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. But you did not miss it. I did not miss it. That's correct. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival on the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. You see, feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Right. That's where I need to go. I don't see any bubbles. I don't see any bubbles. This neighborhood is home to the highest echelons of Sharlayan society. I never did feel comfortable enough to wander these streets on a whim. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this is where those who put ashore with Archon Nyunkrep built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldessian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. You go down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below to the Aetheryte Plaza? Correct. After you, Ahty. Right. Ooh, there's a bubble down here. There's a speech bubble. I better step inside it or I'm gonna get yelled at. I don't want to get yelled at. Right. We cross this bridge here, as I recall. Stick to the path and be careful not to end up back at the Aetheryte Plaza. Tricky T-Raptor, hello, welcome on in. And Zoan, hello, welcome on in. Ahty, what are you doing? I will yell, what? What are you yelling at me for? Why am I getting yelled at? What in the five fingers of fuck is Malik doing? It's Rainbow Road, we go the Rainbow Road. Dragons like yelling! Mr. Torque Flexington! Yep. You know what else from dragons like? Explosions! Nice. Let's see. Have I tired you out with all this walking? Not to worry. I had rooms prepared for you in the annex. Just follow the path to the west of the Aetheryte, and we'll be there in no time. Oh, I already talked to him about that. Did I actually talk to him? Ah, the good old annex. I used to bunk there whenever I had business in the city proper. Like the time I came to submit the thesis for my Archon qualification. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Everybody's running down over here. Alright, I'm gonna rejoin boys.
You could do actual Morse code, you know.
I know.
I was sneezing.
Sneeze. What? Why are you sending out an SOS? Are you in danger? Do you need help?
Ahty's always in danger.
Yeah, Ahty is always in danger. We're a danger to Ahty. But Ahty's also a danger to Ahty. So
Yeah, that's why we're here, to keep Ahty being a danger for himself.
I'm in danger.
The natural state of Ahty is to floor tank, so we must save Ahty from that.
I have to hold the floor. I have to hold the floor down. Barrelin, have you?
You're very good at it, but you don't need it doesn't need to be held down that often.
We're trying to train you to be strong enough to hold it down with just your legs, so you don't need your hands on it.
Or your boobs.
Those are very heavy, but you can just use that weight while standing up, you know.
Yeah.
You're not any heavier face down.
Barrelin, have you never heard of my? I have a built-in kazoo. Have you never?
Ahty does that.
Have you never heard that before?
It's a snoot kazoo.
Is it a slide whistle though?
Yes.
Oh my god, it is.
Snoot slide whistle. It's a slide snoot.
Ahty falling like.
Honestly, maybe I should do some sound sampling and just be like.
Love to hear
Sound like Beaker.
That's a boy Lalafell. Okay.
A boilafell.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell.
Are they?
I thought it was a girlafell.
No.
Hair length does not determine.
Listen,
It's not just the hair length, it's the eyes too.
Why don't they just call them La
Those
La?
also don't determine.
Why not La La Lad and La La Lass?
It's
Lad
because
lad fell.
they're all like generally soft and effeminate and androgynous.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lalafell males are just femboys.
Okay. So what about a what about a non-binary Lalafell? Would it be La La La? Or La 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 La?
them.
I just think
they.
I think honestly I think La 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 is perfect.
La 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 la
la la la la. Wow.
Ruffy is a Lala boy, so he's a femboy.
Could I get a shout out? Could I get a shout out for Malik VR and Touch Scalytail?
Hey.
You beat up Ruffy too.
Absolutely.
T3 was playing a pachinko game today. It was fun.
Horse plinko?
Big naturals. Gosh, I love big naturals.
Gosh, I love big naturals.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I keep thinking back to the conversation that I spawned in Psyche's chat about
What'd
that.
you do, Ahty?
We were talking about Balatro, and I brought up the Balatro mod, Jim's Big Naturals, that makes basically, it makes all of the cards have boobs of some sort, even the banana.
That's interesting. Because we've done some Eureka, they mentioned that.
Yeah, same here. You might have met their cousin, which we have.
All right, are we talking?
A fucking EPK.
Are we still talking about Big Naturals, or are we talking about something else?
We're talking about the cutscene that triggers once you step in that bubble and talk to Cryo.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, what? Big Naturals in my Final Fantasy 14?
I'm talking
More
big
likely than
nap rolls.
Oh, big nap-rolls, hell
I'm
yeah.
sleepy. I need big nap rolls.
Big
Listen, it is tiring
rolls.
to carry these naturals around, so I need naturals.
Yeah, honestly, fair.
Where's my back?
I mean, it's like why don't you try carrying these watermelons around? It's hard work.
But also, like, they get in my way when I try to take the naturals.
That's true. Oh my gosh. Before this gets any worse, I'm gonna read.
You get worse.
Let's see what the rooms look like.
Yeah. This is it, the Baldessian Annex. Yay! Why isn't Kryle in the circle? Come on, Kryle. Don't be afraid. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldessian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of the phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Oh, whoa. I'm back, and I brought Ahty and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Ahty. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika Sunjika. It has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldessian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. The Champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kryle and Graha's reports, so for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Vile served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlian. Whether to make the use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the Telophoroi fail. Through that door on the left, there is the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is. You probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. The nap rooms, perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed, far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It was simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word, and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Right, we got some people to talk to. Do you have papers pasted on the walls of your room? So it's not unusual for occupants to pin up notes and documents and such, and then forget to take them when they went on their merry way. Sometimes it was quite deliberate, though. You might see complaints addressed to other members, or a thank you card for the engrossing literature someone left behind. Beloved traditions that I should know better than to dwell upon. If we are to create a future for the students of Baldessian and so many others, we must look to the days ahead. Oh, okay. I can't visit the Mender apparently. Alright. Let's do this. There's a lot of boxes in here. Look at that map. Look at that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Let's talk to Cryle. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Did I ever play Final Fantasy V? Which one is that? Is that the one that's Final Fantasy 3?
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Was that the one that was Final Fantasy 3 in the US?
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
That's 6. Okay, so 5 was Final Fantasy 2. Which one was Final Fantasy 2 then? Was that 4? 4 was 2, 5 didn't get here until later, okay. And then 6 was 3, okay, got it. Alright. No, I have not played 5. I have not.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
To defeat the Huns?
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Okay. What I find interesting is Kryle's grandfather Galoof also doesn't have a traditional Lalafell name.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
Interesting. This looks neat. I wonder what this is.
Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Ooh.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, and having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
Indeed.
But the investigation in Charlian is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Let's do it.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Charlian. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Just a little bit.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnir on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
All right. I'm gonna return to voice real quick here.
Really is opulent.
Actually is an interesting parallel, because you've got Sharlayan and Thavnir. The Crystarium is based off of Sharlayan, and Yulmore looks an awful lot like Thavnir.
All right, so here's the thing. We're gonna be, I'm pretty sure this is where we're gonna be split up. We have to pick path A or path B.
And creatures wanted you to wait until they're back for that.
Okay.
But for the record, my vote in this poll goes to Thavnir.
Okay.
I want to see the pretty city.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm drawn to Sharlayan, maybe because I still want to, I want to get under Fortuno's skin.
You're a bookworm.
I also want to get under Fortuno's skin.
Yeah, I get that.
Probably with paper cuts.
So, Ahty.
Yeah.
You having been at least to this part of the game before, just like with Shadowbringers, what feels more in order?
To me, Thavnir, because that's what I did last time, and from what I remember of the story, I think it was more conducive to the story.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I've been wanting to go to Thavnir since the beginning of Shadowbringers, so or End of Stormblood.
Funny to me.
What's up?
It's like, hey, we spend a whole lot of time and trouble to get you into Sharlayan. Now we got to get you halfway across the planet to Thavnir.
Back on the boat with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Thavnir with the lads.
And
I was just actually mentioning, I don't know if you picked it up, but it's kind of an interesting parallel, because Graha did mention that he based the Crystarium on Sharlayan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Vera how in the trailer I mistook Thavnir for Yulmore, because they're both, really glorious cities on
very majestic,
high places. And I'm like, if those are our two major cities this expansion, is Thavnir and Sharlayan.
It'll have a bit
not
of a
unlike
mirror.
our two major cities of the Crystarium and Yulmore in the first.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Thavnir's a little less standoffish.
That's where the dancer job.
Yeah. This time.
So yeah, they're probably swapping places this time.
Because if you just look at the dancer class, that comes from Thavnir. So I'm like, awesome, let's go fucking dance.
Okay, so I've got something to add. I've got
dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Shadowbringers.
Yeah, but lore-wise, it's based in Thavnir.
In the source, yes, but in the game's chronology.
No, but you pick up dancer class in the source.
You do.
Yeah.
Limsa.
So you're a dancer from Thavnir. You take on Thavnirian dancing technique.
It's weird because
it is.
It's introduced.
It's a Thavnirian dancing troupe.
Yeah, so it's Thavnirian dancing.
So,
but it's the same as the fucking dancing that you see in the first. It's like
it's a shard. There's a shard.
So this entire discussion on Thavnir and Sharlayan and all that stuff. I mean, I've got just one thing to add. Just one thing.
Ooh,
yeah.
Smile.
Fuck off. Also, Malik, what the hell do you mean? Why are you calling us sweet toy children? That's my thing.
How dare you? I have 77,000 points.
Yeah.
Also,
And I'm gonna add
Ahty,
Yeah.
50 emotes to your channel.
the poster of Good King Mogomog, did you see that? By the
No.
door?
No.
We actually read it.
Yeah, we translated it. It's written in Eorzean letters. It's
Please like put the translation into like one of the FF14 chats, please.
We didn't.
No, we
actually
just read
write
it.
down, we just read it. It says, "Oh, Good King Mogomog."
Where is the poster? Where's the poster?
In the back left corner of the room.
Forward left corner, not
The wall.
back left corner.
Look west. It'll be all the way to your left.
It's not going to be in the forward left. It's going to be in the back left because it's behind you when you come into the room.
It's right by the
Correct.
door.
Look west, and then it'll be on the left part of the wall.
Ahty, go to the door, look into the room as if you just came in, then look immediately to your left, and it's the first poster on the wall.
Oh, okay. So it's something that I circled with the mouse when we were in the doing the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
It says, "Oh, Good King Mogomog, to serve his people, he lowered them to the promised land, but unable to lower himself in the heavens, he remained. All Mughals await his glorious return."
Okay. It's weird because like when I saw it from the perspective of the opposite side of the room, I was like, "What's that cat poster? That looks really cool." But
I thought it was Mewtwo at first.
Hang in there.
Chided in your own stream. Yeah, you know what? That's
Listen.
That's such as the life of a streamer. Not gonna lie.
I wasn't chiding Ahty. I was trying to establish my voice over others because I'm going to be honest, y'all give terrible instructions.
Yeah. It's in the
I will
back
say,
left
Ahty.
of the room.
Yeah.
That's what back left is.
If it's any consolation, I thought it was a Mewtwo. So.
Yeah. Okay. But did y'all see Garuda?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the
I
opposite
saw big
wall.
titties.
I saw big thighs more than big titties.
Big thighs,
I
big
mean,
wings.
she does have seeming thigh squish, which is strange.
Also,
a little bit, yeah.
Immediately to the left of it, looks like that might be, that's either the Sea of Clouds, though it doesn't look like it, or that could be the Diadem.
It could be the diadem. Shit.
It does kind of look like the Sea of Clouds, though. It really does.
I think it's the diadem.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bunch of small islands, which is the very diadem. Anyway, there's extras to yap with. I gotta yap with the extras.
Okay.
But also, I guess we're going to Thavnir first, so that's talking to Thancred? Is that right?
It would be, yeah. But don't talk to Thancred yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to wait.
All right.
Cindy!
All right. Here we go. Our tour of the city was a pleasant distraction. I feel more than ready now to tackle the challenges of the day. Cinny, hello. How you doing, Sinful? Could I get a shout out for Screaming Doggo, please? If the forum is intent on concealing its intentions, then a cursory investigation will avail us little, I suspect. We will need to dig deeper, and with the greatest of care. The process by which forum members are elected is fair and equitable. Neither wealth nor social standing offers any advantages to a prospective candidate, but fairly elected or not, Master Matoya still found them all to be insufferable. I still don't understand how the vote could be unanimous. What could possibly convince them all to turn their backs on Eorzea? That's a good question. I'm a bit eepy. Just had company leave for the night. How are you? Hell yeah. Hopefully it was a good night for you. I'm doing pretty well. I'm getting kind of eepy myself and hunky. Though I haven't read much on the subject of rods at Han. This visit shall be my first. 'Twill be interesting to see how the Hanish mean to contend with the tower, different as their magical and technological disciplines are. So it's back to Thavnair. Had I known earlier, I would have considered more suitable attire. Alright. Extras are talked to. Okay, so I think at this juncture, considering what time it is,
time for bed.
yeah, I would think this would be a good stopping point for us. So like next Friday, we can talk to Thancred and then head to Thavnair, and then start out in Thavnair with a fresh few hours in front of us.
Fair.
Okay. So let's see who is on.
I'm gonna head on out early if that's cool.
Oh no, that's fine. That's totally fine. Creatures.
I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Finish grabbing the Aetherite shards.
Okay, sounds good to me. Let me. I'm gonna find somebody to hang out with. Let's see.
You don't want to hang out with us?
Oh, I do. I always want to hang out with y'all, but I am also hungry. So. Yeah, very hungry. So who is
big house?
I think I might have found somebody. Let me check on one thing here real quick. Oh, I cannot get enough of this music.
It's very peaceful.
It really is.
Well, then how about you get some more? Huh? Get more of this music. Fill your ears with it to the brim.
Yes. Fill their ears.
Fill their ears. Fill their ears.
What?
Fill their ears.
Okay.
The way you were saying that reminded me of the fat claptrap that we saw today. It was just like oil.
Leedle.
This was Bart's theme? Like from Simpsons? Eat pant?
Twitch.tv. Let's see.
I have a blue quest. I'm gonna go pick it up. It's a blue quest.
You're gonna have lots of quests here. Lots of quests all around.
Well, currently it's just the one. I don't think we're deep enough for me to get more than that.
It's probably the one for the hunt board, if I'm guessing.
No, it's for the gleaners.
The what?
The gleaners.
Where is this?
Directly out in front of the Aetherite Plaza.
So the hunt for specimens?
Yes.
Okay, what about the sites of the end at the end of the docks?
I didn't see that one.
All right. So I think I have found somebody to raid. So somebody I haven't raided in a very, very long time. You guys, I know it's not really going to be a chill thing to do tonight, but I can assure you the bean that we're going to raid is super fun. Super fun. And I've known them for a really long time. Y'all feel like some repo tonight? Watching some repo?
Sure. I'd love to repo.
All right. So, our super good friend Bagel Tiger is playing repo with Beep Kitty and Angel Tazdevil right now.
Beep Kitty.
Yeah. So
not Beep Kitty, but Kitty.
Yeah. So the Beep is Beep and Bagel are both in the corpse community that I am been a part of.
The what?
Corpse.
They're in the
K-O.
Corpse Brigade?
Yes.
I am not too familiar.
He doesn't get the joke.
Apparently not. But yeah, we're all in the same community, and like, you know, they're some of like the best heckin' folks. So I think we're gonna go raid Bagel. We're gonna raid Bagel. So let me get that started. And y'all, and with that, I think I'm gonna deafen up, and I will return to the call once the raid completes. So BRB. Alrighty, folks, let me get that started. Thank y'all so much for a wonderful night. This was a rather full Saturday for me. I did like a quite the stream with Yori earlier, which was amazing. And then this stream was equally as amazing, visiting Charlian again for the first time in 3 years. This was great and a really, just a really fun trot down memory lane. So, folks, thank y'all so much for coming. Y'all are just, you're in for a treat. This expansion, this whole expansion, everything about it is amazing. And you're not going to want to miss a thing. So the next time I'm going to be live is probably going to be on Wednesday. I got to pick up where I left off doing some warrior stuff. But tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday, I think I'm going to take the time and do some more stream stuff and catch up on things. Like I know I still have to do with my taxes. So I got to do that stuff too. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the sleep. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon, and that's going to be Wednesday. And yeah, I look forward to it. But until then, folks, take care of yourselves. And yeah, see you then. Bye-bye.